I'm thinking about the board state, but I think it's just not going to go our way. He's got more cards. Okay. Yeah, I can't even block. It's lethal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I could do something like bombard something to try to live, but I think I'm just done. I think we've had enough. Dun dun dun. Bess, do I know you in real life? Are you from the Gainesville shop? That's not a bad record. I don't feel bad at all. That guy's deck was sweet. Alright, so first time playing the Aristocrats thing that we brewed, we went, what do we go? We won 2 out of 3, so now we're 4-2. Yes? Or are we 3-3? That makes it 3-3 then, doesn't it? That's not bad. And why are you calling me by my first name? I'm flattered, but I feel like first names are like, it's nice when I have your first name for you to call me by my first name. It's kind of that give and take kind of thing. Alright, let's jump into another one. So what did everybody vote for? It was... Let's see. Okay, so Birthing Pod is next, right? Do you guys want to vote before I determine what we're cubing next? We've already played... Yeah, the opposition deck is sweet. It's something that I want to build too. The hard thing is, though, it's pretty sought after. So Birthing Pod could be next, or maybe Depths. We did build Aristocrats. We haven't built these. We already built the Dirtily Control, so... Now, we also could... Thanks, Tyler. We also could try to jam Aristocrats again because it was super sweet. I mean, we didn't lose anything, which is nice. Like, we got our entry fee back. It's not like, you know... You don't get disappointed. I don't get disappointed win or lose in Magic, but, like, we didn't lose anything. I can actually still play Cube for you guys today, which is great. Before... Yeah, we run out of monies. Yeah, so we've got enough play points to do another cube. I could also take some time off the stream or sell these Zendikar packs, get some more points. These aren't worth anything, the Legacy Cube, unless somebody wants it. These aren't really worth much of anything. Build the Enters the Battlefield deck. Besem says, I prefer drafting when it's open and having a really good deck. You can't build pod deck if you've never seen it. Join the cube, see what's open. I thought the goal of today was to force decks, though. Two tickets? It doesn't seem worth it. I'd rather just hold on to it. Force mono red. Nah. That's not really what I want to build. That's not really what I want to build. That doesn't seem like what we want to build. Like, now I'm deciding if I'm just gonna stick with peanuts and other various snack foods, or if I'm gonna actually like make myself like a legitimate lunch. Oh no, Black Gaming. That is very sad, Frog. Doesn't red deck win? Well, that's not the purpose of today's stream. I mean, yes, like, if we can win, sure, that's awesome, but I wanted to brew, like, weird decks for you today. I wanted to do, like, weird, just weird, like, force weird archetypes, just have a fun time. It's cool if they win, too. Like, we did very well for the Aristocrats deck. First time playing it, I was very impressed. But, I could at least use a drink of water. Yeah, I mean... I was really impressed by the deck. Can we try Kiki Pod? Caleb, last stream we had a very awesome Splinter Twin deck. It was beautiful. It had Exarch, Pestermite, Kiki Jiki. The only thing it was missing was Zealous Conscripts. It had like everything for the twin deck, and it had like a tutor. It was gross. Yeah, I mean, I'd rather just play something interesting. It's okay if we lose. Sure, it's fun to win, but like... I kind of think having, like, building something enjoyable and enjoying my life and the stream and the deck is more important. So you can hate me for that. There are plenty of other channels you guys can go to. You know, if you want to see somebody jam mono red, there are other streams. Not that I want you guys to leave. I'm just trying to make a point. I'm saying that the Abrams special, like, I just do Magic different. I just do things different here. You know, I play Tin Fins and Lumberjack and, like, birthing pods and making Grizzlebrands happen. What's your one? Oh, Rami. I haven't played, like, Paper Magic in a long time, Rami. I'd have to really rack my brain before I remember. Honestly, a better person to ask might even be Tyler, and he's in the channel. Tyler, what was the last tournament we went to? It might have been the one that you and I went to, the Star City one. I don't even remember what city it was. It's okay to build a fun deck. Doesn't make sense to decide before you see cards. Join the draft. Oh, well, I mean, I'm okay. So let me clarify, Rihanna. Let me clarify. I just wanted to get a poll and to see what you guys are interested in. That's all that this is. I mean, you know, I just was curious, like, these kind of off the base, kind of different. Well, I guess opposition isn't really different, but some of these, like, kind of different strategies you might normally see in the cube format. I was just curious what you guys are interested in. Burnt Glasses was last year. I'm not much for limited, I can tell you that. I mean, I like Cube. Like, Cube is one of the very few... it is technically a limited format. One of the few limited formats I enjoy, Rami. I don't really like sitting down and doing the whole, like, draft, boring standard cards thing. I don't know. I just think it's just not very interesting to me. I think even Hearthstone could be more interesting than that. GP New Jersey. No, that wasn't the last one I went to, Burnt Glass. I've been to other tournaments since then. I just can't think of them off the top of my head. I played, recently, actually, I played 3-color Esper Parfait and did well with it. Which is sweet. We're still waiting on people. We just need 2 more. That was a really cool deck. Did pretty well with that. And then I took Tin Fins to that same tournament a few weeks later and did pretty well. So things that jump out at us in this pack. So let's think about all the things we were talking about building. Depths, pod, maybe some sort of opposition deck. Hierarch can go in a lot of those decks. But there's the depths. So, you know. For some reason, Depths doesn't seem to wheel in this format, but I think it's a terrible first pick because it's so polarized. Like, you have to see the other pieces for it. So it's not the kind of card I love jamming. I'd rather jam, like, a Hierarch or even, like, a, I don't know, Mentor or a land. Not a land that doesn't tap for anything. Clippers like the depths! The depths! Tay says the rocks made red and white too strong. Probably. It probably did. First pick Dark Depths. Take the Hierarch. I think Hierarch's sweet. It's a lot of decks. Like, we could build like a sweet, like, birthing pod thing. You want to ramp in that deck for sure. Okay. Yeah, I don't feel bad. Like, nothing in this pack says Depths to me. There's, you know, a piece here or there for various other decks, like Recruiters for Twin, probably. Fixing, there's the Hermit. We did just pick a Noble. Force Storm. Dark Depths is the pro pick. Always jam Depths. Try to go for some sort of opposition build this game. That would be Hermit. Hermit goes pretty well. excuse me, in that deck. Lets you go wide, but it's also value. Is it getting absolutely insane? Do the opposition and depth deck? Well, I don't know if we're going to get the depths back. Recruiter goes in the Hermit, then Wheel the Husk. I feel like it's Hermit. This has definitely a few decks it can go in. Alright, so there's a Scryland in our colors. There's an Ooze, one of the few things that fights the Reanimator deck. There's a Grizzle Daddy. So, like, what other colors are we thinking about, you know? Shriekmaul. That's fun. Pull if you want to go a lot of different colors, but I don't think it's that great. Exclude's not bad in this format. I did pick a Noble. Could just take Song, which is the safe pick, because we're not sure what other colors we're going just yet. Obviously, you know, when you pick a Noble Hierarch, you start to think white and blue and, you know, of course, green. Ooze or Shriek. Exclude is pretty good, too. Let's try out this Exclude. Alright, Metamorph. Jace. Harbor. Oof, Dissipate. Could just take Satyr. Force Grizzle Daddy. Well, if we're thinking opposition, we should really get some more dudes on the ground. Satyr makes a lot of sense with if we're trying to maybe pick up the opposition. I mean, for all we know, it already was picked, so, I mean, you know. But Satyr makes a lot of sense. Probably won't wheel. I'm sure there's another rampy deck sitting at the table. Just grab Metamorph. Oh, don't get me wrong, I like Metamorph. Right. Nice thing about Metamorph is even if we don't end up running a lot of blue, we could pull it off. I'm going to go with Satyr, though. We shall maybe regret that. Hopefully not. Okay, so this pack is interesting. So, couple different ways we could go. There's a Blue Temple. There's a Vendilion Clique. Orler Rogue plus opposition. Metamorph the Hermit. Take the Mimic Vat. Mimic Vat plus Hermit is a combo, yeah, that's true. Mimic plus Enter the Battlefield triggers is nice, yeah. It's probably the Vendilion Clique, but I like the potential of this card. Oh man, we're taking the pet card, aren't we? Alright, E-Witness is an Enter the Battlefield trigger, so what if we Mimic Vat and E-Witness? Temple. Witness. What do you guys think? This pack's kind of tough. Temple is definitely a consideration. Witness is definitely a consideration. We saw how powerful Old Man can be. Living, breathing, it's shackles, basically. Witness and go for Enter the Battlefield effects. I can see this being really good with Vat, for sure. This is an Enter the Battlefield effect. Seagate would work. Definitely Witness. Seagate's an Enter the Battlefield trigger. Not that I know that's what we want to Mimic Vat, but it is an Enter the Battlefield trigger. I mean, how popular is Pod in this, in this cube? I don't know. We might get one. It seems like it's on par with the deck. It's doing something. If we get opposition, this makes sense. You like the Oracle as well? Osk says take Spellskite. We are starting to get a lot of 3s that we were trying to run. And then, like, there's another 3 I'm considering. So, crap. Crap!